Good evening, Iris. This is John Daniel here, and today we're going to learn how to train our Pokemon the fastest way possible. Pretty much anyone who knows what they're doing, this is usually how they train their Pokemon. So let's get into it, I suppose. Alright, now first up, this is wrong, so we'll get our brush out. Okay, now these are your power items, right? And they actually give you +4. Now, this is to your EVs. Every time you have a battle with a Pokemon, if one of these items is equipped on your Pokemon, you will get +4 to the corresponding EV, right? So, if you have a look over here, this is where you collect them from. The Battle Mason is usually where you collect your power items from in all generations of Pokemon. So you go there, you have a few battles, you win your battle points, and then you can trade in your battle points for a power bracer. See, like power lens, 16 battle points, that's this one right here. Right? And yeah, so you'll need to have completed the game first, done the Elite Four, all that sort of stuff, and you need to be able to pick up a set of these. Alright, now these things here, these are your vitamins. Now depending on the generation you're playing, like you can pick up vitamins from like a vitamin store, or you know, from Battle Mason even, and they just give you 10 EVs straight out. Like the maximum amount you can use on one Pokemon as well per stat is 10, so you can wipe out 100 EVs straight up just by giving them these medicines, or steroids I suppose. And these here, these berries, they wipe your EVs out. Now I mean, it's different again for all the generations, but I'm assuming that you'll be able to get your hands on them in the later stages, like Oris and X and Y and stuff like that, you know? So, yeah. The third thing we've got to deal with, I suppose, is we've got to deal with Pokerus. Now, don't know if you know what Pokerus is, but it's a disease, right? Your Pokemon may be infected with Pokerus. Little is known about the Pokerus, except that they are microscopic life forms that attach to Pokemon. While infected, Pokemon are said to grow exceptionally well. Now, you will need this if you want to train your Pokemon fast, because what it does is it doubles all EVs that the Pokemon have gained in one battle, right? So let's say you've got Power Lens on, and you go and attack Vanillish, which gives you 1 EV to special attack, and this Power Lens gives you +4 to special attack. If you've got Pokerus, it times it by 2. So that means in one battle it would have earned 10 EVs, right? If it had Pokerus, had this item equipped, and it killed a Vanillish. Now, what have we got here? Down here are some Pokemon and what sort of EVs they give you. I believe these are the basic Horde Pokemon that you find in X and Y, like Vanillite. You can find them in the Ice Cave, and you know, Nosepass, you can find that on like a route, I forget. But anyway, you can Google these and find them out for each generation. I think well, each generation, my bad, whether or not you're playing Oris or X and Y, I mean, there'll be different areas, won't they? So, yeah. To horde battle, to collect hordes, like to pick them up, you need a Pokemon that has Sweet Scent or the item Honey, right? So, you know, Bellsprout, Combi, all those like sorts of, like, you know, Oddish, they all have Sweet Scent. So you just like use Sweet Scent when you walk into the grass, or, well, my favourite is Honey. I just use Honey because I use a Mew actually. So just to go through that, what we'll do. Okay, so our power item is +4, right? That's these things here. And our Pokemon is +1, right? So that's your Pokemon's down here, right? So you got your +4, +1, and your horde battle. So you times your 4 + 1 times 5, because you're versing 5 at one time. So that works out to be 25, right? So you've picked up 25 EVs straight up, right? And as long as you've got Pokerus, you can double that. So you can double it up to 50, right? So essentially you can pick up 50 EV points in one battle. The total amount of EVs that one Pokemon can have, if you watched our last video, was 508, I think it was. 252 times 2 plus 4. So 508 is the total amount. And yeah, so that equals out to be 11 battles. 10 times 50, right? You know, 500, and then the remaining 8. You can even boost it more by just using medicine and stuff like that, by wiping out another 200. That brings it down to 6 battles, right? See here, this is our Pokerus. That's how you know if your Pokemon's got Pokerus. Now I'll be giving this away to anyone who wants it, right? So you just write in the comment section that you need this Absol and you need Pokerus, and I'll give it to you, okay? We'll organise something. That's why I've got, you know, my FC IGN here for you, you know? Alright? I'm Sash, obviously, and this is my FC IGN. So make sure you add me, and you can pick up that Absol absolutely free, right? This isn't a competition this time. If you need it or want it, you just ask me and you can have it. And not only that, I'm also giving away this, right? This is what I use to horde battle. It's just a level 100 Mew with Fly, Earthquake and Surf, so I can wipe out the hordes in one go. You know, I fly to where I need to fly to, and I use my Honey, and then I just Quake them out, or, you know, I surf them out, whatever. And if I need to cut somewhere to get somewhere, it's there too. You know, it's just makes life easy. So yeah, and I suppose that's pretty much it for today, isn't it? I hope you got all that. Here's my FC IGN again, and as far as like the winner of last time's video goes, no one actually won because there were 0 Pokemon in that image. They were planes. So instead, what I'll do is, if you need a Ditto, right, I'll just give you one. Okay, like same as these two here. If you need a Ditto, I'll give you one. If you need a Absol, I'll give you one. and if you need a Mew, I'll give you one of them. Alright, so just make sure to write in the comments what you need, and just let me know. Also, feel free to let me know what you need to know. Like, I'm here to try and help you guys. So feel free to PM me, or write in the comments what you would like to see in the future, stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, next time we'll have a breeding tutorial. I'll teach you how to breed egg moves and how to get the IVs that you need and want on your Pokemon, right? Through breeding and stuff like that. So yeah, it should be a little bit of fun. And remember, if you do get Pokerus, you be like me, you be a mad dog, and you spread the love, okay? You make sure you spread the love.